Just getting set up so we can get going. Let me make sure I've got everything turned on that I need to. Yeah, I had this last night. I made this last night and I said, you know what? I'm making it again and I'm doing it on the live show because it was that good. It really was that good. So we're gonna get going here. I'm gonna see what kind of zoom in effect I can get doing a new camera angle for the live stream tonight. Okay, so let's make sure that's getting hot. Our pan's getting hot. We'll get everything going first here. Chicken is going to be number one. Welcome. We're gonna see how this camera angle turns out for this live stream. Okay. Let's see if we like it better doing a live stream from up here. So welcome everybody who's watching the instant replay as well. I know a lot of people go back and watch the live streams on the replay. So I'm just getting set up with another camera here so I can see everything that may be coming in. Okay, so bear with me here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Looks like things are up and running. And hopefully we're going to like this camera angle. And I'm optimistic that I'm going to have enough light in here in a moment because I'm going to get another plug. So you got to bear with me here as that is heating up on the stove. There we go. Messages. We're good on that part. So we're almost there for our lighting. One more cord here is what I need. Got to make sure I find the right one. All right, I think I found it, but we'll see in a second here. I think this is going to be the one that works. This one, uh-oh, that doesn't work. I need a plug. Okay, this one. We've got cords, we've got plugs going everywhere. Okay, let's see if this will give us the lighting that we want here. We'll know in a second. Lighting. How's that? Ah, that's better lighting. Yeah, we'll take that all day. Okay, that's heating up. That's good. I've got boneless, skinless chicken thighs right here. So I'm going to use a fork for now because I want to get my seasonings out. 1, 2, let's get 3. Tell you what, we'll cook up 4. I'm going to cook up 5 of them tonight, okay? That's what I'm going to do. 5. So welcome everyone who's coming through the live stream tonight. This is going to be fantastic. I've got ingredients over there. I made this sweet and spicy chicken last night. Doing it again tonight on the live stream. I have not edited video yet, so it's not up there. But I'm going to get some spices. Last night I used my boom spice. Tonight we're going to do a combination. Uh-oh, that could be an uh-oh if I don't have onion powder. Where could that onion powder be? I thought I bought it. I thought I bought onion powder. Thyme, celery salt. Apparently I've got everything except the freaking onion powder here. What the heck, man? Hey, that's not cool. I'm out of onion powder. Okay, we have to call an audible here. That's okay. We've got that. And then we've got a little bit of that. And I want it spicy, so I'm going to bring in some of this and some of this. And then I'm going to let you guys know. It's pretty easy when I use my boom spice, is I just bring out the jar. But I used that last night. Blackie, welcome! All right, we're getting hot, so that's good. Let me just open all of these. I'll turn on a little fan of Rooney, as I'm going to be using my hands on the chicken. I want to make sure we're all open, we're ready to go. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. And I think that's going to be sufficient. Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me as we're going here. The pan is already nice and hot, so that's good. I've just turned the heat down. I'm going to bust out some olive oil. I may actually need some more. We don't have much in there. And then we're going to get going here. So open up the chicken thighs. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, what I'm using tonight. I got a great deal on these. How much did I pay for these? I paid 23 bucks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 14. I think that's a pretty good deal. I think that's a pretty good deal. So what am I starting with here? That's the only onion powder I have left in the kitchen. That's okay, not a biggie. We'll get through it without that. Shake some garlic powder in there too. We want flavor on everything in here. I'm using celery salt here instead of regular salt. What's this one? Pepper? Remember, I want this spicy. And then I'm also going to be adding in some sweet oregano. We need oregano. Smoked. I have the smoked paprika out tonight. Okay? Nice. And a little bit more heat. I've got the chili powder. Hopefully you can see that chili powder. What we got going on there, okay? So you can bake this type of dish in under 20 minutes. Okay, absolutely. I'm going to get out the time. You got to use the one-hander. Got to do one-hander. Forgot the time. Okay. Now you can also do it with just garlic and onion powder, a little bit of salt and pepper. I like the oregano. I like the thyme. If you've got the thyme, I should have opened this, so now we're doing it one-handed again. Okay. Not our first rodeo though. Let's start cranking that up a little bit. And we're going to season both sides here. Okay. Now, I'm doing 5 because I know 5 will fit in that pan comfortably. This is really bothering me, so I'm going to call an audible here and shake some out in my hand. Be a little bit easier on our time. Boom! Back to our chili. Smoked paprika. Oregano. This is a nice one, I'm telling you. The pepper. So I'm cooking the chicken first, okay? Garlic powder. And a little splash of celery salt in there as well, okay? Hey, Connie, welcome! Welcome, everybody. All right, our pan is hot, so let's turn this up over here for a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try and zoom in on that pan. How about that? See if I can do all this one-handed. I think I can make it without dropping the tripod. Just we'll see in a second here if I can do this. I think so. I think I made it, and if not, I'm going to have to just clean the tripod afterwards. Okay. Let's get the oil in the pan. So we'll need some more oil afterwards. I'm going to use a clean hand here. Take it off the heat because we're smoking. We got a smoke show going. That's okay. It's not the first smoke show. It's not the last smoke show. Just let that cool down for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to do once the chicken gets in the pan, I'm going to do a quick wash up the hands, start chopping up the vegetables. So chicken will take, on these thighs, 6 to 8 minutes tops. Okay, not too long. So pan's hot, lay it away. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Uh-oh, did I not do that properly? There we go. 4 and 5, okay? So 4 probably fits a little bit better. I'm okay with it. Now don't throw away that spice, okay? Get all your spice in the pan, okay? Now I'm just gonna do that washer-rooming. So this is a meal that, for everything I'm going to do, you get it done in under 20 minutes. I can have 2, 3, maybe even 4 portions done. So cooking once, and you're getting meals for days out of this, okay? Which is really good because we're all pressed for time. We're always trying to save time. I'm just going to move my spices over there for a moment. I've got one of those that I can use. I've got one of these I can use. And I've got my favorite spooner-roomy. We don't need to do anything with this chicken. I'm just going to make sure it's spaced out to use all the coverage of that pan that I can, okay? Just like that. Excellent. I'm going to bring my cutting board back in the game. We'll tilt you down here. You're going to see everything that I'm doing. So the chicken is right there. We'll zoom out. I don't even know what that means. So let's get all of our veggies out that we're putting in this concoction tonight. Okay. Let's see what we've got. I've got a couple of different types of onions here. I've got yellow, and I've got some red. So I'm going to put in both. These onions are getting down to the end. We'll get them all in there. I'm telling you, this type of stir fry, I could eat this every day with what I've got going on, okay? The chicken, the onions, the pepper. I'm slicing the onions fairly thin. You can also, if you want to dice them or cube them, again, that's your choice on how you like your stir fry. I'm okay with slicing them like this. Now I'm not going to do as many red onion. 1, 2. So when I made this yesterday, I ended up having it for dinner, and then I had it for lunch today as well. Because I had cooked up enough of the veggies, I was all set. I actually thought it was going to last me a little bit longer, but I said, hey, what the heck, let's go, just because I had it, and I was happy with it. Taz, welcome! Great to see your name pop up again as well. I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces come back in the live stream, so that's fantastic. So chicken is cooked. It's cooking, I should say. It's getting some good flavor. Let's just slice this one down a little bit smaller. Same with this guy. Last night I almost forgot the garlic. I don't know if I said that already. I don't want to forget the garlic tonight. I'm going to flip that chicken in about 45 seconds. Now, if you want to make rice for your stir fry as well, by all means, go for it. This is going to be a little bit of added flavor. I really like this banana pepper last night. I don't even know if we could see that going on here. Let me see if we could. There we go. Now we're kind of right over the cooking board, and I think we can still see that chicken cooking. So I'm going to do some rings of banana peppers real quick. That's fast. That's enough. We don't need to overload with our banana peppers. Okay. Let's get our chicken over. Nice. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, the smell with all of our spices, incredible. Loving it. Leave that keep cooking. I've got mushrooms, I've got tomatoes done, lime, lemon. Let's get a little bit of lemon. That'll be enough lemon, and I need that garlic. See, I almost forgot it again. There you go. I love the garlic in the stir fry as well. I don't know what cheese pepper is, I'm not sure. Maybe one of you who are talking about cheese pepper can explain to me what exactly that is. Cheese pepper, right? One garlic, smash-a-rooney. I want to do a little slice. Not as much room to work over here on this counter, I'm noticing, with tripods and cameras taking up space. But like we say in here, no excuses, cook like a champion. And that's what we get at. The cheese, garlic, cheese, I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what that means. Okay, prep work done. Love it. Love it. All right, we rocking now. Okay, so chicken's cooking. Love it. Bring you guys in a little bit closer. And I do have a special add-in that's going into this tonight. Put it in there last night. Fantastic. So we're doing it again tonight. This is the special. Look at this. Pineapple. I just sliced that up yesterday as well. Take a look-see at our chicken again. Looking solid. Love it. Nice. Oh yeah. Those are a little bit thicker on those pieces. Now, what I'm going to be doing afterwards, once that chicken's done, out of the pan, but I'm putting the vegetables right in there and cooking in the same flavors. I want to take up as many of those spices as possible. We don't need our tomato anymore. We don't need our mushrooms. We got those. We'll leave this here. We'll leave this here. Oh, boom! Up another level right there. I just added in some Worcestershire sauce. Oh, it's rocking. It's rocking. Loving it. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. You could use soy sauce. That's what you want to do. If you have soy sauce, if you have Worcestershire sauce, great, toss it in. You don't need to go to a restaurant to get a great stir fry when you can make it right at home. Right? Like I say, I can eat this type of stir fry every night. Oh yeah, now it's glistening with our Worcestershire sauce. Look at that. That chicken would be great right on its own, right there. But we're putting it together in a great little dishski. We rotate that up a little bit, see if we can bring it in. Just a smidge. And we're rocking here. Look at this. Get right in on that chicken. Almost. The cabinets are now in the way of the tripod, so bear with me on the shake here. But our chicken's cooking. Love it. I'll grab a plate. And what I'm going to do for the stir fry, I'll take 2 of those afterwards. Once the veggies are cooked, I'll slice them up. I'll toss them back in for a minute and be good to go on that. Woo! All right. Chicken. Nice. Nice flavor. Tell you what we're going to do right now. This is quality control at its finest. Let's test a nice little chunk of this chicken right before oh, look at that nice color. She's cooked all the way in. Let's test it right now. It's going to be hot, but I'll break a little bit up. I'll test it right now. Quality control, I've got to do it. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. All day on that. All day on that chicken. Get it all mixed up. I want all those spices. I want the Worcestershire. That is some good flavorful chicken, let me tell you. Woo! Love that. Love that. We're going to be making this concoction a lot. Now, the spices and the seasonings, that's where you can really get creative. They don't need to be the same every night on your spice and your seasonings. You can decide to change those up all the time. So I use a great variety pack here of all these. Okay? These are all good to go. Heat down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to add in some, I'm not deglazing, I'm just going right in with the last bit of oil that I have. Not too much anyways, right in there. We'll keep that bottle for later. I'll try and zoom you in a little bit more here. See if I can make that angle just a smidge better. Just a smidge better, so bear with me here. V-Fault, thanks so much, I appreciate you, and thanks for watching that video, that's amazing. Yeah, the Mirage Villas, man, they used to be some of my favorites anyways. Onions in, more onions in. I'm actually still a little sad that the Villas, the Mirage is gone. And when I was there in March and April, just even walking up and down the strip for that length of time was sad, seeing the new guitar-shaped hotel going in front. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, V-Fall. Appreciate you. Love the Mirage. Villas were always nice. Restaurants in there were okay too. The pools were nice. I love the pools in Mirage. The gambling was nice in the Mirage. Some good times over there. So, starting out with our onions. I'm using the wrong one. I only use that to flip the chicken. I don't want it steel in there. Nice. So I've got the flavors already in there, which is really nice. I'm going to add in a little bit more olive oil here, because I didn't really have enough in that left. So let's add in some more. That will give us a nice sizzle that we're looking for. Yeah, if you have any questions about Vegas, by all means, ask away. I'll do what I can. Okay? Onions got the head start, so that's good. We're going to see how many more minutes it takes to cook this up. Not bad. Get those peppers in. There's some more onion and garlic. So that's good. Last to go in are going to be the mushrooms, the tomatoes, and the pineapple. Okay? Now, I do have seasoning in here already from the chicken, but you can certainly add more seasoning in if you choose. Whoops, we lost a pepper. Okay. Let's get a splash to continue on trend here. A splash, just a splash. Worcestershire. Watch this, okay? I've got a little squeeze of lemon going in. Boom! Now, I'm not done. I've got a little splash of lime juice in. Look at that, so I've got lemon and lime in with the veg. Okay? Now the pan, of course, is naturally deglazing. I keep losing that pepper. I think it's the same one. I freaking just cleaned, too. I'm not happy about this. Now, I like my bell peppers a little bit crispy. I don't like them getting completely soggy on us. We'll leave those, okay? We're good there. Now, let's try and bring this frame down a little bit. See if we can adjust here for a moment. We'll get some. I'm going to eat all the veg tonight, but not all the chicken. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do 2. I'm going to put 3. You know what we're even going to do? Add some juices. Oh. All right. So now, as far as chicken goes, I'm going to just slice. Now, you could eat these whole if you wanted to. Put them on the plate. Nothing wrong with that. But I'm making a stir fry. Just like that. Okay, chicken is ready. Good. I'm not even slicing my tomatoes, okay? Pop those right in. The cherry tomato. We love the cherry tomato. So this is your stir fry right here. I want to say stir fry of a champion, okay? I've got my heat back up. Look at that. Green and red bell peppers, yellow and red onions, tomatoes, mushrooms. I have banana peppers. I have fresh lemon juice, fresh lime juice. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Okay. It's a nice stir fry. I'm telling you, this is a great one. Thanks again, VFall, for that. Appreciate that. Okay, we're cooking. Now, as for seasonings, what I did with the chicken tonight, from memory, I did onion powder, garlic powder, pinch of celery salt, black pepper, chili powder, thyme, oregano, smoked paprika, and then I added in a few splashes of Worcestershire sauce. So the veggies here I've cooked in the same pan. We've got that good deglaze going on, so I've got the flavors already in. Okay, now I want to add in some pineapple. Don't need too much of the pineapple. The reason being is I want to keep that for one more meal, but I am going to steal some of the juices, and that's how I'm getting my sleep tonight. This type of stir fry, you do not need to put in a sauce. Now, if you like barbecue sauce, by all means, you can toss that in. Nothing wrong with that. But now I'm just going to cook down my tomatoes, and I'm going to cook down my pineapples. Oh, oh, oh. I lost a pineapple. We're not leaving that. Never leave a man down on the cutting board, okay? I'm going to start putting away my spices. That needs about 90 seconds more. Now, this is what I used last night, okay? Last night, I used my boom spice, and it's really easy to do your stir fry if you've got a jar of this already made. Now, my boom spice recipe on the channel. I don't need to hide anything. It's no secret. It's got a lot of spices in there, and it makes it freaking flavorful. And the boom spice is so versatile. You can use it with chicken, just like this tonight. You can use it in the stir fry. You can use it on chicken wings. Oh yeah, daddy. And check this out. I'll show you what I do. If people are wondering, you can go and buy your spices, okay? I've got stuff like this. I don't know if you can see, but I go to the bulk barn. I get what I need. This is mustard powder. I get the no-name stuff when I need to, and I'm able to make my boom spice all the time. Whoa, it's all falling out. I've got so many packages in there. And then I've got spice. Look at that. Oh, that is so nice. We've got our pineapples in there. In hindsight, I could have blistered the tomatoes earlier, which would have been better. Okay? But no excuses. Thanks, Angie. And I'm getting into chicken. This is going to be one heck of a big dish, I think. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Chicken fries. I say I might put this into 2 meals. I say that now. I'll see how it goes down. You never know. We've got tons of flavor in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a quick little rinse-a-rooney here on the board. So I've been trying to kind of keep a clean profile here as we go behind the cameras anyways on this side, putting items away. Bring that board right down. But we're going to see if I'm able to keep everything right here tonight. Hopefully that's still, there we go. That's more of the center frame, isn't it? That's amazing, Angie. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for watching the live. That's awesome. I get requests to do a lot of live shows. I took some time off from doing the live cooking shows when I was in Vegas for that month. I was doing a lot of live streaming from Vegas. But now I'm back and I'm cooking again. Yeah, we're putting everything away as we go. It almost looks like it didn't cook. Oh, this is going to have some flavor. Oh, heat up. That's great. The only mistake here tonight, I feel, was lack of onion powder, which is okay. But my tomatoes, okay? The tomatoes I could have blistered early. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. What are you going to do? You know what I mean? What are you going to do? Dish ready. Let's bring this down. What kind of soup are you making? All right, let's zoom out. Let's see the full action here of what's coming in, okay? Look at that. I've got one little dish for one big meal. Down to my last fork before the dishwasher goes on tonight, darn it. All right. Oh, pork veggie soup. Okay, nice. Very nice. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This is the one pan wonder, I guess. The one pan wonder. Let's try and take a photo of this one as I'm getting ready here. If we can do that. There we go. We got that photo done, so that's great. And then we're gonna plate this up here, guys. Okay. Let's see here. Just one more second. I'm gonna take us off the tripod. We'll give you a nice zoom in. I think that's a better. See, that's it. I love it. Grabbing things and popping them together and making something that is great. That's the way to go. There is our zoom. Let's see what. Not sure what I just did there. I'm not sure what button I pushed on the live stream. That was interesting. Bear with me here. Oh, thanks, Angie. I'm sure the soup is still great, though, okay? Let's plate this up right now. I got the photo, but this is what we came for. This is dinner right here. Get my little towel. A cast iron is going to be hot. Look at that. So, as I say, you could put rice in there if you want to. I like this because it's healthy. It's colorful. It gets colorful. Always looks good. Look at that. Just like that. You know what? We're on a live stream. I'm going to pile that high and deep. Okay, we need all those juices and all those flavors. I don't want to leave anything in that pan, so we'll bring them. We'll bring them all. It's like bringing a player in off the bench right there. We'll get a pineapple to the top here. Pineapple's almost like a star of the show too. There we go. Look at that. We made it. We found the pineapple. Yeah, the rice are okay. Yeah, I get you. Yep, I think I actually had some rice noodles up there. I could have made something, but I was happy just to get this in. Just like that. Not bad. Not bad. I mean, we finished it, I think, in 28 minutes. For the live stream, that's not bad for moving around with cameras and whatnot. That's it, guys. That's our... Look at this. I'll bring it up. You can really get a feel for what that stir fry is like. Sweet. It's sour. I don't know if it's sour. It's sweet and spicy. That's what I should have said. Okay, I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to... we're going to taste it right here. I'm going to unplug that light. I'm going to bring this over here. We're going to turn this up a little bit. We're going to taste it right here. We can't not do the money shot. I'm going to cut a little promo here as well. I think that'll be in the frame. That should be okay right there. Okay. Let's do this right now. We'll bring this in. We'll set it up. Boom, boppity boopity. I'll give that a second. Make sure it's actually in the camera here, in the frame. How about that? I think that's all in the frame now. I'm pretty sure. There we go. And I'll cut my little promo at the same time. Now I had a fork. Where's the fork? Oh, the fork's right here. Okay, I think that's all in the frame, right? We got the chicken in the frame. Yep, chicken's in the frame. Let's taste it. Let's taste it. Sweet and spicy chicken stir fry for dinner tonight. Tomato, chicken. Boom! That's a winner. It's a winner. I had tomato there. I had chicken. I had pineapple. I'm going to save the pineapple. I don't want to eat it at the beginning because it's that good and I like it. So I'll have... That's good. Give it a try. Toss it in one pan. Make your dinner. Great, easy chicken stir-fry recipe. A little bit of sweet, a lot of spicy, which I love. And it had a lot of vegetables in there, so I think I'm doing something right. All right, boom. Everybody, thanks for watching the live stream tonight. I'm going to go sit my butt on the couch, get ready for hockey, take this meal down, keep editing videos, and try and grow this channel. Thanks, everybody, for coming in tonight. That's amazing. That's awesome, Angie. Thank you so much. And if anyone's coming through the live stream right now, go back on the channel. You'll see the easy recipe for the boom spice. You can make your own jar of boom spice, or you can toss in a whole bunch of different spices. Easy ones: salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, oregano, and thyme. Done. Just like that. Then you've got some flavor in your food. Add in your chicken, splash of Worcestershire sauce, your favorite vegetables. I used red and yellow onions, some garlic, some banana peppers, and red and green bell peppers, along with the mushrooms, tomatoes, and pineapple. That's a hell of a stir fry. There are a lot of stuff, a lot of things in there. Yeah, everyone who came in the live stream tonight, thank you so much. That's amazing. V-Ball, thanks again. That's awesome. This is it, chicken stir fry. Man, it's just a shame. I'm gonna have to cook more vegetables tomorrow. I've got the chicken, but I'm gonna need more veg. Might have to change it up and do something different for tomorrow's stir fry. Okay, everybody, that's really it. I'm hungry. I want to go sit down. I want to start taking this one down. Boom! Out. I'm gonna come around and hit the X. V-Fall, thanks again. Really appreciate that. Angie, enjoy the soup. That's awesome. Okay, I'm coming around the side. I gotta hit the X. I gotta hit the X and go sit down. All right, everybody, we'll come back on again shortly for another live stream cooking show. Boom. We'll finish with our customary end zoom in on the dish. How about that? We usually end it right there. I'll bring up a fork. That's a real good zoom in there. All right, everybody, I'm hitting the X. Boom. Oh, that's with some lighting. I didn't know I could put a light on there. What the heck? I just found something else out on the live stream. Wow, now we're really in there with the colors. Look at that. Wow. All right, Uncle out. Boom.